What is going on?
Her name was Carly Willis.
Her name was Carly Willis.
From the outset, we've been trying to do everything we can to find out who committed this brutal murder.
Her name was Carly Willis.
I know there's been some issues in the investigation early on, but we're going to do everything we can to find out what happened to Carly.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Look, I ain't even doing no introduction. We just gonna jump right into it. Cause look, we got a lot to cover today. We got a lot to cover. We busy, okay? Let's just jump into the chat. Sophie boo, let's go over the plan. What's the plan for the sting operation? We gotta get Matthew. We gotta get him. Sophie said absolutely. Come on, Sophie. So Sutherland and Sarah are heading over to Gemma's now to record a video for Gemma to send to Matthew to lure him into meeting her. In the video, Gemma will give Matthew a fake address where we'll have a firearms team waiting for him. Y'all, we gotta catch Matthew. He done disappeared and he trash and he might be guilty. He's a stalker and stuff. Okay, what should I do? What should I do? Y'all planning stuff. What should I do now? Okay, Sophie says, see how Sutherland and Sarah are getting on. Check if they have everything under control. Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it, Sophie. Sutherland, Sarah, what up? Y'all on y'all way to Gemma's? Oh, shoot. What's up? Oh, shoot, y'all.
Okay, detective, we're on our way to Gemma's flat now.
Okay.
Going to film this video, we're going to reel Matthew in. Obviously Gemma's got to give that fake address in the script that we've given her.
Yeah.
And as long as she does that, got the firearms teams are ready at the address. I just got to make sure this happens. We've got one chance to get him.
One chance.
Alright,
we're going to do this.
let's do it. Alright, we're at Gemma's flat now. Best of luck.
One chance, good luck. You only got one shot. Gemma.
Hi,
Gemma.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Your place nice, girl.
It's nice.
Wow, nice.
Look
Can I
at
get
that.
you a cup of tea or? We're good. Just
I'm
let us
fine,
know where
thanks.
you want to set up.
Oh yeah, I'll show you to the bedroom.
Great.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Is that all it takes?
This is all you need.
Oh. Wow.
You alright, boss?
Yeah, I'm alright.
The tray.
Right. Self-control yourself.
Okay. Gemma, you okay?
Yeah, as in, I'll just like you're sure that he won't know where.
Yeah, so it's really brave what you're doing today. We're going to film the video. I just need you to stick to that script that we said. Put the fake address in there. We've got officers, firearms officers, lots of officers at that address. We're going to arrest him. It's going to be over in no time.
Over.
But obviously when you're ready.
Yeah, we're going to make sure we keep you safe, alright?
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Okay. Let me just check the video. You're not quite in the centre, so I'm just going to... You okay to start now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay, why can't I see the video? Because it'll get my channel shut down. Okay. Y'all finished? Y'all finished or not? Okay, y'all, we can see. Hold on.
Hello, Matthew. Told you it was me, your little peach. Every time I wear this dress, I think about that time that we cam-called. Still gets me all hot and bothered. I'm just alone in my house and I'm missing you. Why don't you come over tonight? I'll tell you a secret. My address is 57 Old Chapel Road, London, SE1 7ET. I'll see you here at 8. Oh, and don't keep me waiting. I hate being left alone.
Y'all think he gonna go for that? Y'all think so? Or nah? Okay, Sarah says she did great. Sutherland says suggestions. Check in with Sophie and make sure surveillance are in place for when Matthew takes the bait. As soon as they're ready, we'll send the video. Everything has to go without a hitch. Okay? Okay, Sophie. Sophie, tracking and surveillance ready? Because we about to get this man. Sophie said, hey, Jess, everything's ready on our end. Okay. Look, we're here. As soon as the video is sent out, we'll aim to get a signal from Matthew's phone and track his location. We'll also be monitoring the ground team at the fake address. Get ready, babe. Okay. Look, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's get him. Let's get him. Everything good, Sutherland and Sarah? Everything good? Go ahead, send it. Did she get the right address? Did somebody check that? Gemma sent the video to Matthew. We'll be back at the station in about half an hour. Can I stay? And Sarah said, can I stay here with Gemma? And Sutherland said, you can come with us, Sarah. Gemma's building is manned 24/7 by a concierge. And the building is fully covered by CCTV. Y'all, somebody need to stay with Gemma. Something about, like, I feel like Matthew know where that girl stay. Somebody stay. Yeah, we need somebody with Gemma. I don't feel good. I don't feel good leaving Gemma by herself. Sutherland said, ordinarily I'd be right with you, but he doesn't even have her real address. How do we know that, though? How do we know that? Sutherland said, besides, if I take a unit off the sting operation, it could leave the remaining officers at risk and increase the chances of Matthew getting away. I can't allow that to happen. Sarah said, I could stay. That way we have an officer here, and the sting operation can go ahead at full capacity. Y'all, I want Sarah to stay. I want Sarah to stay. Right? Gemma should not be left by herself. That's what I'm going with. Gemma should not be left by herself. I think that's a good compromise. Let's go with that. Okay, Sarah said, okay, I got my radio. I'll let you know if anything comes up. And Sutherland said, great. Okay, y'all, here's an article. Where's Gemma Dream? Fake sightings, spam accounts, and that tweet. Where is Gemma Dream? It's been 24 hours since Gemma Dream tweeted, I'm alive, but no one's heard from her since. We know she's not the victim found on Hampstead Heath, RIP Carly Willis, hashtag her name was Carly. But with her account offline and no further posts, something's not right. Have you seen Gemma Dream? Add your sightings to this interactive map and you could win £1,000. Not the interactive map. Yo, what? They done turned this into a game. I mean, it is a game. It's a game to us. It ain't no game to these people. What they doing? Let's go on the ground. Everybody looking for Gemma. Good job, Sarah stayed behind to keep an eye on her. And Sutherland said, I can imagine Gemma's quite spooked by all the attention. Having Sarah there is bound to make her feel better, though I told her to stay covert. Last thing we want is to draw attention to Gemma's location. Especially while we're trying to nail this bastard. Y'all, I really and truly believe that Matthew knows where Gemma stays. I don't think that he just is oblivious to the way that man was fantasizing about having a whole life with that girl. You don't think he know where she stayed? He was on TV pretending like he was the boyfriend. That man walked into my police station, into my interview room, saying that he was Gemma's boyfriend, lied the whole time. The whole time. Knew good and well that was not his girlfriend. And he gonna sit there and lie to me? What? There's a 100% chance that man knows where she stays. I'm convinced of it. So I'm glad Sarah was there. Okay, let's go to Sophie. Sophie, you got any more findings on Matthew? I want to be prepared as I can. Sophie said, good timing, Jess. There's something you need to see in Matthew's records. I thought you said his record was clean, girl. So what you talking about? Sophie said his record is clean, but I called in a few favors. What's the favors? Got some access to records that have been officially expunged. Turns out Matthew was cautioned by police as a teenager for stalking a female classmate. What? What happened? This how he know Gemma address. I'm telling y'all. That man knows where that woman stay. He knows. Sophie said, I found some footage from the interviews. Annoyingly, Matthews is missing. But I've got the girl, her boyfriend, and Matthew's dad. Hold on.
He's been following me around quite a bit.
Look, the poor lad's having a hard time. His mum upped and left and she didn't even say goodbye to him.
Around school, on my way home. Even when I'm with Caleb, he still follows us.
You know, and this girl's broken his heart.
Matthew knows Abby isn't interested. He knows she's with me, but he just won't leave her alone.
He said that if I didn't break up with Caleb that day, he'd kill my cat. I obviously didn't think he'd go through with it, but when I got home from school that day, my cat was dead on my doorstep.
We've all been there, haven't we? We've all been teenagers, you know.
Did you see Matthew commit this crime?
No, but I know it was him.
Well, ultimately, no one witnessed Matthew harming Abby's cat. So there's no charge there. And as for the unwarranted attention we've given the boy an informal warning, it's clear he likes the girl, but there's no risk there.
Ain't no risk. What you mean? Yo, Carly's cat was dead. Do y'all think that Matthew thought that Carly was Gemma? Do y'all think that's what it was? Sophie said, I noticed that link too. We need to get this man off the streets. I wonder, is that the link? Like, I wonder, did he stalk the wrong woman? Because Gemma never went out without her mask, right? Like, he didn't know what she looked like without her mask on. So maybe he thought that Carly was Gemma. I thought Carly was Gemma. So so maybe he thought it was too. Okay. You all set up, Sutherland? At the fake address? Sutherland said, we're here, detective. We're all set up and waiting for Matthew. Okay. Look. Surveillance are keeping a lookout, and we've got armed police ready to arrest him. Hang on a minute. What?
We've got eyes on somebody now. Hang on a minute. Just getting out of the car. Could be him. Just stand by. Stand by. Okay. On my word, then just wait till I'm sure it's him. I can't see at the minute.
I can't either.
Getting out of the car. He's locking the car door. He's walking away from the car towards the house. Stand by. Coming towards the house now. Coming towards the house.
Okay.
Fuck no, he's gone to the wrong house. It's not him. Fucking hell. Where is he? He's fucking late. This just doesn't feel good.
He at that woman's house. Y'all. He at Gemma's house. Okay, hold on. That's worrying. That's worrying he not there yet. Gemma told him not to be late. Sutherland said best not to overthink it. We'll stay here a bit longer. Okay, team. Y'all.
You found it.
Found what?
Why don't you put it on me?
Found... Y'all. Y'all. Where is...
It's you.
Of course it's me, silly sausage.
Y'all.
It's really you.
Almighty.
Y'all. What? Hey. Sutherland. What am I supposed to say, y'all? Y'all seen that live stream? Listen. Sutherland.
What the fucking hell's going on? Matthew's in her flat with her. How the fuck's he got her address?
I told y'all. It's serious.
He must have got a phone off her and she's managed to get the live stream on to show us what's going on. Oh my god, Jesus. Okay. She's in real danger.
What are we... Suddenly, you need to move.
We've got to get ourselves around there now. I can't get through to Sarah, but I got the firearms team on the way. Negotiators are coming as well, but I don't know how long it's going to take them to get there. Look, just keep an eye on that live stream for me.
Y'all, I'm worried about Sarah, because where is that girl? Where is she? Why is she answering her phone? Best speak to Sophie. Sophie! Hold on. What? She might be able to access her body hair. Sophie! Put me through to Sarah's body cam. Sarah gotta be knocked out or something. She gotta be. Which unit did you dispatch? She on her own. She's on her own. Did I make the wrong mistake? I made the wrong choice. Sophie said you left her alone. Jesus Christ, Jess. What you mean, Jesus Christ? I thought I was making the right decision. Her signal's intermittent. Let me find the latest upload. Oh my God. Y'all. The woman dead. Oh my God. I done killed Sarah. Hold on. Is she unconscious? What happened before this? What happened? Yeah, I done killed the woman. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay. Matthew in a maintenance. Y'all. Oh my God. Y'all. Oh my God. Y'all. I done got Sarah knocked out. Oh my God. We need to get the Jumba. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Sarah says. Sophie said, God, I hope she's okay. How did that man even know where she was? That man was crafty. Sophie said, Jess, we messed up. You know what? The video we sent Matthew, that's Chelsea Harbor Hotel in the background. A quick Google would tell you exactly where she was. Man, okay. We shared her location directly with the murder. You know what, y'all? I saw that and didn't even... Sophie said, focus, detective. We can deal with that later. Right now, we just got to get Gemma out of there. Gemma! Sarah body blocking the front door. Matthew knocked her out and must have dragged her inside. Which is very smart. I will say that. I mean, he's trash, but that was extremely smart. Sutherland said, right, suggestions. We need to move quickly and carefully. He's clearly dangerous. So with Sarah injured and Gemma compromised, point blank, storming in is out of the question. Not the army. Y'all, what we supposed to do? Should we evacuate the building or tell the residents to stay in their flats? I think we need to evacuate the building. Don't you evacuate the building here? I don't know. But I think we need to evacuate the building. I feel like that's what they do in movies and stuff. So let's do that. Okay, Sutherland said, good thinking suggestions. I'll get the team on it. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on the live stream. See what's going on. Y'all patch me in.
Why don't you sit down? Have a glass of wine with me.
Y'all ain't knock Sarah out. Man.
Why are you ignoring me?
I wasn't ignoring you, babe. I've just been really busy. And I'm really happy you're here.
Why was there a police officer outside your door?
Well, I've been all over the news, haven't I? The police just decided I needed a bit of looking after. Or is that why you're here? To take care of me?
Why did you send me a fake address?
So many questions.
Why?
I didn't.
Lie, girl.
You said you liked me.
I do like you.
Then why did you ignore me?
I wasn't ignoring you. I was just busy. I have things that I have to do. I promise. I was thinking about you. I was thinking about you all the time, constantly.
She fighting for her life, y'all. She's doing her best. But he could snap at any moment, man. Someone said, you're right. I don't know how she stays so in control. It's vital we get through to Matthew. Show him we're listening. You be my eyes. Okay? I'll be the eyes. I'm calling him now. Oh, shoot.
Come sit down. We can talk about it, okay? We can talk about it. Who's that? Matthew?
Hello? Who is this? Fuck!
Oh, shoot.
So please, did you do this?
How can I do that? You have my phone.
Why are you crying? No, that's not true. She loves me. She does! You tell him.
What?
Tell him you love me.
I'm sorry. Please let me go. Please.
Oh, he about to snap.
What?
I'm sorry if I led you on, but just let me go, please. I'm begging you.
You said you liked me.
I talk to everybody like that. It's my job. It's my job to do that. Please, Matthew, I'm begging you. Just let me go. I don't want to be here anymore.
Y'all.
Good job.
I'm sorry if I led you on. I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
You fucking bitch! I thought you loved me!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Y'all.
Building paramedics up here.
Don't move!
Gemma. Gemma.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Sutherland. Y'all. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. The ground team is offline. Good Lord. Good Lord. Sophie. Sophie, please. What is happening? Please, Sophie. 4 hours. I gotta skip time by 4 hours. Y'all, it's 4 hours later. Sophie said they arrested Matthew, but it's not good news. Gemma died. Oh no! Gemma died at the scene. Oh my God. The knife pierced a vital artery. There was nothing they could do. What about Sarah? Is Sarah dead too? Sarah's on the road to recovery. Okay. It was a bit touch and go for a second there, but she's stable and at home. She's pretty devastated by what happened. Medical have signed her off for 2 weeks, but she's still picking up her messages. How did I mess this up so bad? How did I mess this up so bad? We should have never left her alone, man. That's my bad. That's my bad. I've been making mistakes all through this through this game. Sophie said, if that's how you feel, I'm sure she'd appreciate you reaching out. Matthew is almost ready for interrogation. Sutherland's just processing the paperwork. Oh my God. Hopefully we can get some answers. Y'all, good Lord. Vikram, search Matthew's house. Search that man's house. Vikram said, we on it, Jess. Not much sign anything happened here, to be honest. Place is pretty clean and... One sec. What, Vikram? Oh God. Oh God, what? We just found Carly's head in the freezer. Are you okay, Vikram? Are any of us okay? Because this is crazy. This story, y'all. What is happening? Vikram said, just a bit of a shock, Jess. You better charge this guy and make it stick. Okay, we got that man had Carly's head in the we got Sutherland. We got Carly's head in Matthew's freezer. Sutherland said, Jesus Christ, it just keeps getting worse. I just don't understand. Sutherland, technically this is your fault. How did he find Gemma? Okay, there's no easy way to say this, but it's an error you made. You moved the camera, Sutherland, and gave away the location. Sutherland said, oh my God, I did. You did, Sutherland. That's your bad, Sutherland. I thought it was me. It was technically Sutherland. And then Sutherland got that man all riled up on the phone and made Gemma panic. And then now she dead. Sutherland, it's all your fault, man. Sutherland said, I moved the camera. So stupid. And Sarah, she could have, my wife Melissa, she left me because I barely had time for her. I was always holed up here working late. And what for? To make stupid, sloppy mistakes. I would say, Sutherland, you need to hold it together. Sutherland, you gotta hold it together, bro. Sutherland said, you're right. Sorry, detective. Let my game face slip there. It won't happen again. Is Matthew ready? Okay. Listen. Sutherland, I ain't got time for you. Let's see if we can get some answers. Y'all, everybody is dead or knocked out. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's talk to Matthew. Y'all, let's go. Matthew bounces his leg, agitated. You agitated, Matthew? What do you think we are? What do you think we are, sir? Sutherland said this interview is being recorded at London Yard. I'm DCI Sutherland, Detective Constable Suggestions, joining us via Yard Link. The culprit, we've met before, Matthew McPherson. You've been arrested on charges of false imprisonment and murder. And Matthew kicks the table. Look at him turning up in the back, y'all. Matthew said, where is she? And Sutherland glances at me. Matthew. And he said, this is your fault. If you hadn't tricked me. And Sutherland said, Matthew. And he slams his hand on the table. Matthew said, I knew it wasn't her. And Sutherland raises his voice. Matthew, it was her. Matthew frowns defiantly. His lip wobbles. Matthew said, no, it wasn't. Sutherland said, Matthew, Gemma Dream is dead. You killed her. And Matthew said, no, I didn't. You did. Sutherland said, wait there. And he leaves the room. And Matthew watches the door. Sutherland comes back with a bag of evidence in his hand. Sutherland takes out Gemma's phone, her mask, and photos of her body. And Matthew frowns as Sutherland goes through the evidence. This is Gemma's phone. Here's her All My Fans account. And here, right here, are all her messages from you. And Sutherland picks up the mask and moves it to one side. This is her famous mask with her name embossed on the inside. And Matthew tracks it across the table, his mouth falling open. And these are photos of her body. And Matthew grimaces. Sutherland said, now, if you look closely, you can see that her exact proportions are a perfect match for Gemma Dream's videos. Largely because she is Gemma Dream. And Matthew begins to tremble uncontrollably. Don't be sad now. Don't be acting like that now, Matthew. He shakes his head in disbelief. You killed her, Matthew. And Matthew's eyes fill with high, angry tears. Why does he get to bang on the table and stuff? Look at him in the back, y'all. Going crazy. Matthew said, it's her that should be in here. Sutherland said, Matthew, you need to calm down. Matthew said, she led me on. Sit down. And Matthew said, if she hadn't lied, none of this would have happened. And he sits down, furiously wiping away his tears. Bro, did Carly lie too? Is that why you killed her? Matthew said, I didn't. Sutherland said, had you decided you were going to make her love you too? And Matthew said, no. Sutherland said, was she another one of your fixations? Matthew said, stop it. Sutherland said, did she ignore your desperate little messages? Matthew said, I thought she was her. And Sutherland leans back in his chair. Sutherland said, what? Matthew said, that Carly woman, I thought she was Gemma. I told y'all, because we thought it was Gemma too, shoot. Sutherland stares at Matthew and realization hits him. Sutherland said, the P video. And Matthew curls his lip in disgust. Matthew said, knew straight away she hadn't put it out herself. The lighting, the sound, it was all wrong. I traced the P-Box account back to some caveman. Right, that trash man. What's his name? Craig? Matthew frowns furiously. I knew she'd been seeing someone, but I'm a reasonable guy. I just wanted to talk to her. Make sure it was really over. I wanted to tell her it was okay. We could work it out. Together. Bro, how did you find her? How did you find out where that woman lived? Matthew looks at me, speaking matter-of-factly, found her face page, matched her name and photo to her career path profile, followed her home from work one evening. And Matthew shrugs. It was easy. Y'all, people really do be like this. Like you can, your online footprint, people can, if they try hard enough, they can get you, man. They can get you just as easy as Matthew found these people. Sutherland grimaces slightly. And what happened when you got there? And Matthew sighs frustrated. I never meant to kill her. And Sutherland looks at me, eyebrows raised. Matthew, you cut her into pieces and dumped her in a forest. Am I meant to believe that was an accident? And Matthew growls, frustrated, putting his head briefly in his hands. Matthew said, obviously not. That was... A wave of nausea washes over Matthew's face. That was the worst thing I've... And then he closes his eyes briefly before dragging his attention back to the room. I just wanted to talk to her. That's all. Matthew said, but she wouldn't let me in. I couldn't understand it. Why didn't she recognize me? I thought it was because it was dark outside. You know, maybe her eyesight wasn't that good. So I forced my way in, and I'm standing there going, Gemma, it's me. But she's not listening, and she's backing away, and I can tell she's gonna run. So I reach out to her, and Matthew holds his palms up. Not to do anything, just to hold her there for a second. Calm her down. Make her realize it's me. And Matthew shakes his head, agitated. But then she started screaming, so I panicked. Because I knew someone would call the police. And they get the wrong idea. Matthew sighs and rubs his eyes. So I grabbed her around the neck, and he bounces his knee, becoming more and more agitated. Not because I wanted to hurt her. I just needed her to stop screaming and listen to me. But then she collapsed, and Matthew frowns. I tried to wake her up, but... And Matthew shakes his head helplessly. It all happened so fast. And I remember thinking, why didn't she know me? Okay, so what you do then? What you do then when she realized she was dead? And Matthew frowned. He said, I looked at her and I wondered if I got it wrong. I went into her bedroom and it was nothing like in her videos. And Matthew shakes his head. I was starting to panic, but then I saw it. The mask. And I thought, that's it. It's her. And Matthew slaps his head. Idiot. And shakes his head agitated. After that, I sort of went into autopilot. You've seen it on TV thousands of times. The tools, the bleach. It was like I was looking at myself from outside my body. Before I knew it, it was done. So why would you be on TV sniveling and crying and stuff? Why would you draw attention to yourself by appearing on TV? Why would you do that? Matthew said, I just couldn't get it out of my head. The thought that she might have been seeing someone, and his lips curl in disgust. And it might have been that bonehead Craig. I knew if I went on TV, you'd see me. You'd speak to me, and I could find out. What? Then he laughs half-heartedly. You lie always suspect the boyfriend. I thought she must have been seeing someone. That's why she pretended not to know me. So when you said she wasn't, Matthew frowns and then shakes his head. Of course, it all makes sense now, doesn't it? And then he clenches his hands together and he frowns and looks up at me with tears in his eyes. Don't be crying to me now. Do not be crying to me. Matthew said, I am sorry about Carly. Bro, I didn't mean to kill her. Bro, I don't care about none of that. I care about none of that. So why would you keep her head then? Why would you do that? As Sutherland crosses his arms suspiciously. Sutherland said, sounds pretty premeditated to me. And Matthew shakes his head. I was going to get rid of it. I was. But then, and he shrugs. I don't know. I suppose I like being the only one that knew what her face looked like. Bro, you need help, bro. You need help. That is disturbing. Sutherland said, Matthew McPherson, I'm charging you with 2 counts of murder, false imprisonment, and harassment. And Matthew burst into tears. Don't be crying now. Don't be crying now. Matthew said, I can't believe I got it wrong. No wonder she didn't want me. I'm an idiot. He slaps his head. Idiot, idiot, idiot. He slumps in his chair, sobbing angrily. Sutherland said, okay, this interview is terminated. And he calls through the door, Lisa. Who Lisa? Lisa, can we get some support in here, please? And Sutherland watches Matthew carefully, and the feed switches off. Woo, child! Okay, you can release the Vikram's body. I mean, not the Vikrams. Vikram, release the victims' bodies. We didn't charge that man. Vikram said, sure thing, Jess, I'll process the release. That way their families will be able to organize the funeral. I hope that helps them find some closure. Me too. Thank you, Vikram. Sophie, we need evidence from Gemma's accounts. Sophie said, hey Jess, we've been able to get in touch with Gemma's family since her death. They've given us access to her personal phone and accounts. So weird. It's like she's 2 completely separate people. You have access to Gemma's personal phone on Yard OS now. Okay. Y'all, let's look at Gemma's personal phone. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. What do I even go? Let's go to chats app and see. Okay, we got Dad. What time you coming over tonight, Lucy? Lucy is her name, y'all. The final episode, we finally figured out what that girl's name is. She said, be there at 7:30. Dad said, perfect, your brothers are running late. And she said, they wonder why I'm the favorite child. Okay. Dad said, it's always lovely to have you all here. And she said, Dad, we only saw you last weekend. He said, I know, but if I had it my way, you'd be living around the corner. Your mom's asking if you can pick up some tomatoes on your way over. Look at that, y'all. She is a stellar child. Here's M's. M said, you all right, Lucy? You were a bit quiet tonight. Not like you. And she said, oh, yeah, babe, I'm fine. Just customers getting me down. M said, honestly, babe, I don't know how you do customer service. Not customer service. So she was just lying to her family and her friends. Gemma said, it's like they always want more from me. You know, like I'm just doing my job, earning money like everyone else. But they think I exist to give them what they want. It's just never enough. And M said, don't let them get to you, babe. It's just a job. Gemma said, did I tell you they've been trying to find me on social? My personal account. And M said, oh my God, that's bang out of order. So invasive. She said, I know, no respect for my privacy. It's like I'm dealing with all their requests, giving them what they want, and they still want more. Honestly, babe, I'm not sure how much longer I can do it. M said, oh babe, we're here for you if you need us. Girl power. Y'all, look at this. Look at Gemma. Or Lucy. Look at Lucy. This is sad. And then here go the group chat, y'all. London Babes. Dad says hello. M said the legend himself. Look at y'all. Look at this. Mayor. Jack said, look at Suave, Mr. Grant. Lucy Grant, y'all. That's her name. Congratulations. Can't wait for the wedding. Man. Look at this, y'all. Girls' night. Okay, y'all, this is a full group chat of... Y'all, look at the baby. She said, proudest auntie going. Man. Y'all, Lucy was an auntie. Gemma was an auntie. I'm an auntie too, Gemma. Man. I done got you killed, sis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What about her chirper? R.I.P. Gemma Dream. No Gemma Dream. Oh, yeah, because they did kill her on live, y'all. She was on live stream getting stabbed. That's crazy. So she was dead, then alive, and now she dead again. Can't keep up. Chirper, what the F is wrong with you? Don't you have moderators? My 13-year-old was watching. She's traumatized. A woman's death was just live streamed. This is not the kind of world I want to live in anymore. R.I.P. Gemma Dream. Man. R.I.P. sis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, it's strange knowing Gemma's real name is Lucy Grant. After 5 episodes of this, after 5 episodes in a week of us playing this, Sophie said, the poor girl. It shouldn't have ended this way. Sarah, how you feeling, sis? I forgot about you already. Sarah said, I'm not meant to be, but I wanted to hear Matthew's charges. Sarah, I'm so sorry, sis. I am so sorry that you got knocked upside the head like that. That's my bad. That is my bad. Sarah said, thank you, Detective Suggestions. I appreciate your apology, but honestly, I'm not sure I'm coming back to work. Oh, shoot. I done made that woman quit her job. Sarah, just because I made a mistake don't mean you should just give up. Sarah said, I became a police officer to make things safer for women, but I'm hit with so many obstacles, not just from the outside world, but also from within the force. I mean, look at what's just happened. Girl, it's a mess around here. A lack of resources forced us to choose between protecting Gemma and catching Matthew. It just feels like a losing battle. I'm not sure I can do this for the next 30 years. Girl. A vigil held for the victims.
This is what happens when young girls are led to believe that getting naked online is a viable career. It's unsafe.
Girl.
A woman was brutally murdered by a man. Again.
It's been a roller coaster year and we are looking forward to the future.
No!
You're safe with me.
No!
I've got a helmet on.
No!
I'm taking a break from social media. I don't know when I'm going to be back. Everything's a bit heavy right now.
There was a real person at the heart of all this. My girl. And now she's gone.
Y'all, I just knew that I was making the right choice. I knew I was making the right choice. Like, you couldn't have told me that this was gonna turn out the way that it turned out. Gemma dead. Carly dead. Carly was already dead, but Carly dead. Gemma dead. Sarah got knocked out. And not only did she get knocked out, she was like, forget it. I ain't even coming back. Like, I don't even want it no more. Like, I don't even want to be a police officer no more. We done made her quit her whole job and her whole life. And Sutherland over there crying about how his wife left him. Everybody's life is ruined. Everybody's life is ruined. How did we get here? How did we get here? This is crazy. Y'all, episode 6 is an alternate ending. I am sincerely hoping that the alternate ending is a happier ending than what we just experienced, because I done messed up everybody's life on this one. Everybody's life is trash. Everybody's life became trash because of suggestions. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry to Gemma. R.I.P. to my good sis, Lucy Grant. I'm sorry to her. We finally figured out what her name is after 5 hours of playing this game. After 5 hours, we done figured out what her name was. But R.I.P. to my good sis. R.I.P. to my good sis, Carly, who ain't had nothing to do with none of this. She just had red hair and was caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already. Man, I hope that alternate ending is better. I really, really hope that alternate ending is better, because I just feel bad. I feel bad for everybody involved. Because it's my fault. It's me and Sutherland's fault. It's really Sutherland's fault. It's more so Sutherland's fault, but it's also my fault too, because I think I made some kind of decision along the way that messed everything up. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll be back. We'll be back in the next video. We'll run it back, see if we can get a better ending, a happier ending for somebody. Somebody should probably be happy at the end of episode 6. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you next time. Bye.